Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 5th of July. Thank you all for being here. Happy 4th to those of you that celebrate. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Fairdouse, hello. And JC, good evening. Marge, hello. Mark, hello. Dad, hello. Ninja, hello as well. Thank you for being here. We'll probably I'm assuming we're not going to have a lot of people here tonight, but that is all right. Efren, hello. And welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to, actually, I just got to grab one more thing here with the chart, and then I will start with questions, but let me just fix this real quick. And we can get started. Mom, hello, by the way. And Rosie, hello. Gina, hello. Thank you for being here. And Damalu, hello. All right, Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, deciding on a new path. A lot of people seem to be doing this right now, picking new paths, starting new journeys, probably based off of experience. All the retrograde energy. It's like anything that we choose to do, anything new that we could be choosing to do, by the way, could just be based off of past experience. It's just that simple. So new paths opening up in your life at this time. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. You say getting marriage certificate ceremony done next week. Congratulations, by the way. Will affect court since I'm changing my last name? I would say no. I mean, I still feel very straightforward about this whole court thing. I feel like it's going to be very straightforward. I don't think it'll have much of an effect at all. Cards for the rest of the month, for job 2 hours away. The Mirror, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I still feel like you could get it. You always get this Mirror card, too, which is weird. But or you get something similar to this, I think. But can be just a card of, like, focusing on what you want. 9 of Pentacles, independence. So it just says this job will probably provide independence for you. Yeah, I still feel like it's a very strong possibility. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. You say, can't seem to catch a break. So often seems prayers answered, but then the rug is ripped again. What am I to do? My luck is rather ridiculous. 7 of Swords, let go of the fears. The World is a card of reaching your goals, so I just keep moving forward. I feel like I said this to you the other night. It's like the same energy, just needing to keep moving forward towards your goals and wishes and everything like that. I think you're a Pisces, Brian, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but if you are a Pisces, this is very typical Pisces energy going on right there. So you might have Pisces in your chart as well, but that's like what Pisces is going through for sure. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, just head down, keep working. 4 of Swords. It's like in all the Pisces readings, it comes up that there's going to be that's what's going to happen. So I get a very Piscean energy. You might not be a Pisces. I think you are though. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's still like the same energy, but I feel like you just got to keep putting the work in, and eventually things will start working for you. I know that's not a great answer, but it is what it is. And 4 of Swords, recovery, but really good cards. World, 8 of Pentacles, really good. Yeah, Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing. So I would just say keep going, because it does look like there's going to be a lot of happiness for you there. So that's what I'd say there. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. You say 2 cards for my bad habits this week. You have the Magician and the Temperance card. Be patient with yourself. Magician says you control the outcome of whatever these bad habits are. So and it's also a card of using tools. So if this is like eating bad habits or something like that, just says like work out or something like that, and that will probably fix all your problems. Temperance, balance. So make sure to keep things in balance as well. But Temperance is a good card as well. So I feel pretty good about your bad habits, whatever they are. Crumsy, want to join a dating site? Yes, I would do it. Death, transformation. This is going to lead to a transformation, and you have the 2 wands. Be bold and put yourself out there. It literally just says that there will be success if you do this. So yes, I would do it, is what I'd say to you. And very good cards. Virgo love, thank you for the super chat. What should I expect this week? 3 of Swords, moving past heartbreak. Yeah, definitely. Again, I don't think that 3 of Swords is bad at all. I think that 3 of Swords is just saying that you're moving on and like probably healing from heartbreak energy. Chariot. I didn't even see this card, and I got that kind of like moving on type energy. So I definitely feel like you're moving on past heartbreak or sadness. Could also be health as well. Could be healing. Virgo always, Virgos are like the sign of health in the first place. But what I would say here is that it's very good for health and moving on. So, and a victory as well. So I really like that energy. JC, as always, you have the Fool, and you have the thank you, by the way, for the super chat. You have the Historian and the Fruit of the Dead here, which I can't seem to pick up. So card of abundance. This is a very good card, the Fool. So I would take a leap of faith because I feel like there's some sort of leap of faith for you at this time to take. So it could be like starting a new journey, or it could also be, say, be more spontaneous. I do feel, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I do feel like there is an energy of like needing to realize that things are just not going to work out how we want them to. So we just kind of have to go with the flow is what I'd say here. The historian probably doing something from your past. Also, it's my card of writing, JC, so a very good card. And the fruit of the dead, abundance. So I feel like there's more abundance coming in for you here and more success. I like that a lot, JC. Yeah, Hierophant. Don't you always get this card too, I'm pretty sure. So, or you had it the other night with me, I think. So it kind of says like everything is being divinely guided and things are kind of moving in the right direction, but it's probably being controlled by the universe in a lot of ways. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I get some cards in my relationship, please? Yes. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands, Judgment card, Rebirth. Are you hoping for a rebirth? Is what I would say here. I think Six of Wands, like wanting more attention. It's a very good card, and it can represent more attention coming in love as well. And it's a card of victory, so, and it can represent good news. This could definitely represent communication. So I'd say if this is a past relationship or something, or if you're like kind of like stuck in limbo, I almost get the Hangman off of this Two of Pentacles here. So what I would say here is that I feel that if there is a if you're like waiting for communication, this would be communication coming in for sure. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, wanting to put the work in. Yeah, so this is pretty positive to me. Like I said, if this is a past relationship, I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel I think you asked about a past relationship the other day, but yeah, I would say that there could be communication. If not, if this is something new, then yeah, it would be very good. King of Cups, return a love to your life. So it's almost like you are finding the type of love that you want, which would be good as well. So I definitely like that. LFS Ninja, I totally skipped you. So thank you, and thank you for the super chat. You say here, happy card for Ephraim. Ephraim, you have the Strength card. I feel like you need to be strong this time, Ephraim. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Ephraim, I think you had this card the other night as well. So the Three of Pentacles is just saying open up to teamwork and, do more teamwork type stuff and open up to working on teams as well. I feel like that would be a very good idea for you. But yeah, it's still a very good card for money. I feel like you just need to be determined to get things you want at this time. LFS, again, work message. You have the Seven of Cups. Focus is what I'm going to say here. Yeah, definitely a turning point for you. This is a card of destiny. It's like saying that you are moving more towards your destiny. You are moving more towards like your true purpose and things like that with the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, it's card of a turning point. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Damalu, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card, please, for selling home. You have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel like Eight of Swords says that you could have sold it already, that you could have already gotten rid of it or something like that. So again, it says stay open to offers, and the Queen of Swords would represent like an expert. So that could, Damalu, that could represent that could represent needing to find like a new real estate agent or something like that to sell your house. It says an expert will be able to sell it faster, basically, is what I'd say there. And for Nick, you have the King of Pentacles, the Tower. I don't know, did you have a breakup? This would represent a breakup to me, or separation. Or, again, if you were never together, it would just say that something needs to happen. There needs to be a Tower moment. So maybe he's in a relationship, there needs to be a breakup or something like that here with these two cards. But I feel like he's kind of just waiting at this time. So I just feel like a stalled energy. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You said this job can affect court case. Do you see in what way? No. I don't think I did, if I'm not mistaken. I don't. But you have the Knight of Swords in the Sun. I feel like things are going to go well. I don't really feel like it's going to like affect the court case like at all. I feel like the case is going to continue. Basically, I feel like I said to you earlier in your last question. I feel like the case is very straightforward. I felt this from the beginning. That, like I said, I feel like there's going to be an outcome. Probably not that great, but also probably not terrible as well. Probably a lot better than what you're thinking. So again, that's what I'd say there. But literally moving and happiness. So again, regardless of what happens, I feel like there will be happiness here. It's like there will be, again, I don't know how to say this because like it's like I don't think the outcome is like necessarily positive or like amazing, but I also don't think it's like that big of a deal either. And obviously you're going to be happy. So I feel like you're moving, but the case will continue is what I would say there. That's kind of what I feel. Tina, congratulations, by the way, Tina. Jeez. And you say here, is this guy Lance, and thank you for the super chat, is this guy Lance looking for true love? Wait, let me read that again. Is this guy Lance the true love I'm looking for? Queen of Cups. And the door, yes, is what I'd say to you. Queen of Cups, changing direction of love, feeling a very deep connection. Queen of Cups is very like tender-hearted, loving, nurturing, caring type of energy, very spiritual as well. So it can represent like a very strong spiritual connection. The door, a total new beginning for you here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, yeah, victory. I like this. So very good for you is what I'm going to say here. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Make sure to stay open. But other than that, this is very positive. So I feel like things are going to go very, very well. So I'd say yes. Queen of Cups does say just go with the flow. But other than that, very positive is what I'm going to say to you, Tina. So I like it. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Two of Cups, Sarah, Seven of Wands. I feel like you could want love, and I feel like you have to open up to it. So Two of Cups says there is a soulmate out there for you. Seven of Wands can be closed off and not opening up to new love. So I would open up to new love. This could also be a commitment just in general in your life. So it could be like you like committing to work, or it could be you committing to like a new business or something like that. But I do feel like there needs to be a commitment for you here. But like I said, I feel definitely love. But Seven of Wands says you gotta like get out there, open up to it, basically. So that's what I would say there. Henry, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. I feel like you are letting go of like difficulties and challenges, Henry. Three of Wands is like you deciding that you are going to take your life back. It's a card of leadership, but it's a card of like leading yourself through life. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're taking back control of your life. Yeah, I'd say, and stay grounded as well this week, Henry. The moon, I look at, it's like a bad card, but a good card at the same time. I really don't feel like it's actually a bad card at all. It can represent like fears and illusions and things like that. It just says those things will hold you back, so let go of your fears. But it can actually kind of be a good card for your imagination as well. It says you might not get everything you want, but you could be still, you could have the ability to manifest things you want if you put in the work. So yeah, it looks pretty good is what I'd say to you. Sublaze, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how will my work trip to Vegas go next week? Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, very good. This is very straightforward energy as well. Very straightforward work energy here. Six of Pentacles, planting seeds, just working. Four of Wands, committed to working, and a celebration as well. Could be partying, but, something like that. So, like I said, probably pretty straightforward, but also very successful is what I'd say with these cards. So, overall, very positive. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A couple cards for upcoming week. You have the Devil, Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. This could be like about a breakup, Claire. So I'm not sure if you've been through a breakup or not in the recent past, but this could be you dealing with a breakup or having gone through a breakup, and it could be you like having difficulties walking away, or the other person having difficulties. Nine of Cups, it's like you are, but I actually feel like you are walking away from this. Eight of Cups, like I said, the Devil, you have the Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. This is like walking away from a toxic situation, walking towards your own true fulfillment. I feel like that will be your focus. Yeah, you might still like want love, but you have the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment. So you're probably focused on your own fulfillment. Yeah, and that's probably when love will come in with the Nine of Cups here. So I would just say focus on yourself this week. Focus on making yourself happy, and then boom, if you want love, it's probably coming in. This could be something else as well. It could be like work or a business or a job. Pretty much anything you want. So there you go, Claire. All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We are gonna get started right now. So let's see what we have going on for everybody. All right, Aries. What do we have for you, Aries people? Aries, you got the Eight of Cups popping out twice here in the shuffle. I've already shuffled this deck, but I do like to give it a quick shuffle before I get started. And so the Eight of Cups, you've had that card before in the past as well. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a breakup or something along those lines. It has come up for you several times in the past, so just something to keep in mind. But you start off with the Magician and the Emperor, you. So yeah, this is definitely your energy. I feel like you can have whatever you want right now, Aries. So I feel like you need to focus on exactly what you want. You will get it. This would also, to me, represent like super concentration. So anything that you're working on, I feel like it would probably be best to be super concentrated on whatever it is you're working on. I think it was Cancer and Pisces also had this message like a couple of days ago about needing, like, it's like you're probably better off putting in an hour of dedicated focus like into a project or a work project or a business project than you are like trying to work on it all day, where it could just be more of like a scattered focus. So I feel like this like dedicated focus would better suit you and be, would probably lead to better results. So whatever it is you want in your life, this basically is, to me, is very simple. It's just saying focus on whatever it is you want and put the focus in, and you will be successful. It's pretty simple. Next, you have the High Priestess and the Moon. Definitely dealing with the Pisces. You've had Pisces coming into your reading like on and off. It wouldn't really surprise me. I know a bunch of couples that are Pisces Aries couples. So again, for all you Aries who say it doesn't happen, it happens all the time. So I know. I mean, I can think of like 10 off the top of my head. It doesn't help that Pisces, for the most part, has like some sort of weird attraction to Aries in the first place. But anyway, some of you could have a Pisces coming in for you in love. For others, this could just represent mysteries. But this is like no action right here. What I would say to you, Aries, is that, like, let's say you're trying to start a business, or let's say you're trying to get a different job. This would be like a very much a stalled out energy. I almost get like the Hangman here. But really, your solution to this problem is the Hermit right here. And your solution is the, Two Wands. So your solution to any mysteries in your life is to dig for gold, basically. You have the Two Wands. Two Wands is just a very boring card sometimes to me. Sometimes it just says, like, if you have a problem in business or work, really just brute force, straight up work can just be the answer. And, to me, it is a card of digging, and not a lot of people read it that way, but I've just always had that feeling about that card, that it's a card of digging. I mean, there are several decks where the Two of Wands, it's like a person digging with two wands, so, there you go, right? But what I would say here is that I feel like there's more. To me, like I said, to me, this is no action, right? High Priestess, no action. But it's like, this, to me, would also say there is something below the surface on whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. But really, to break through, it's like you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to keep moving forward. There probably will be obstacles. I feel this for you and Pisces all the time lately, and especially with this retrograde. I feel like it could be one of those things where it's like, maybe you're trying to start a business. Things aren't going very well. And then it's like, maybe you find out that there's like a course or something like that you could take that would provide a lot of answers. Then you try to sign up for the course. Maybe then your credit card gets declined or something like that. And it's like, just one speed bump after another. And this could be very annoying. It's a very annoying type of energy, and I would just say that we kind of have to push through this, Aries and also Pisces. But since I'm reading for you, Aries, that's what I'm getting here. It could be like, if you're looking for love as well, it could be one of those things where it's like, maybe you get all dressed up to go out and meet somebody for love, and then it's like, maybe somebody you were supposed to go with bails, and then maybe you find another way to go out, and then maybe you spill something all over yourself. It's like, just like one thing after another. So there is that energy here, and I'm spending a lot of time on this because really the only answer is to keep going. That's what we have to do right now, and I feel like these things could keep coming up for you. Could be very annoying, but I feel like you need to push through those minor annoyances. Again, your answer, your solution to this problem also, if you are having those problems, is Hermit. More information. Is a card of retreating, going inside, gathering as much information as you possibly can. Two Wands, digging for gold, looking for information. It's also a card of personal power as well. So I feel like a lot of you could be taking your personal power back. That's probably why the universe is providing all these wonderful, challenges to you, Aries, and, to help you grow, to make you stronger in a lot of ways. So I would just say, very boring message, but I would just keep pushing here, Aries, especially like next week, as we move through next week. I would just keep pushing towards your goals and the things that you want, and just realize that, again, speed bumps, not mountains, or, molehills, not mountains, whatever you want to call it. But there you go, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the King of Cups here for 10 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you could be releasing burdens here, of course, with the 10 of Wands, putting down heavy weight. King of Cups could be the return of love to your life. So if you're hoping for love, there definitely could be love coming in for you. It could be a water sign for a lot of you. You've had water every single night for like 3 weeks now, so could definitely be a water sign for some of you. For others, this could just be the return of happiness to your life. So King of Cups can just be the return of something to your life. 10 of Wands, you're like releasing burdens. So we could look at this as a very happy, helpful, forward-moving energy with these two cards. Next, you have the Mirror and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this is, again, pretty simple. I feel like some of you could be looking at yourselves and saying, you could be asking, do I want to be single? Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know if you want to be single and kind of self-sufficient, or if you want to be with somebody. For others, I feel like you're, again, weird message here, but I feel like you are, trying to find a third place. It's like, maybe you don't want to be single, but maybe you want to be more independent. And it's like maybe you find some sort of relationship where you're together but separate. You know, you go out, you do stuff with somebody, but you live in separate houses or something like that. You know, I mean, really, just looking at this chart, I see more and more people will probably be doing things like that in the future. So again, it's not all that weird, is what I'd say here, Taurus. For others, I feel like you could be looking at your finances and just, this is going to be a long-term message for you, Taurus, that you will probably be trying to look for opportunities to increase your resources, you know, have nicer things in your life. You are going to have a very strong desire to also have, like, create true freedom in your life as well. And you also want to be able to have, like, self-reliance. So Nine of Pentacles is a card of relying on oneself, and I feel like that is your kind of like your main focus with this card here. And finally, you have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. I would say don't trick yourself out of a victory here. I mean, like I said, this is a major energy to me. I just kind of talked about this to Aries, and actually, now that I'm reading about it for so much, I'm probably going to do a video on this. I know I always promise these videos that I never do, but really, I should do one about this because I feel like there are a lot of opportunities for people right now to make money, to get whatever it is they want, but it's like there will be other things that come along that say you can't do this. You know, there will be roadblocks, or there will be people, or there will be something that kind of jumps up in our way. So it's like we really have to push through those roadblocks and you know, sometimes the answer is just time, is just like waiting it out. Sometimes the answer is information. Sometimes it's like learning how to overcome a roadblock, getting other people to help you, whatever. But really, we just have to not trick ourselves away from this right here. You know, this is like fears holding you back from your victory. So the Chariot says take control and run this guy over with your horses, right? This guy's trying to trick you. It's your fears, your doubts, your worries. So you need to get in your chariot and just plow right through him and, you know, kind of splat him on the road, basically. Make him look like a squirrel that just got hit by a car, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, what I would say here is don't trick yourself out of something good. For others, I do feel like this could be like a victory because of a past breakup. You could be like seeing someone getting their karma or something like that here, Taurus. But overall, very positive, Taurus. So thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people? And Gemini, all right. Gemini, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, I feel like some of you are trying to figure out if you want a new beginning or not here, Gemini. Two of Pentacles, trying in the Fool, like you trying to decide if you want to take a leap of faith or not. You figuring out if you want to jump towards something new. Two of Pentacles, weighing your options, and the Fool card, like I said, just a new beginning and a leap of faith. I feel like for some of you, it could also be that maybe there's a job coming in, but you know, maybe the job is a little bit more spontaneous. Maybe it's a little bit more uncertain. Maybe the outcome of the job would be a little bit more uncertain as well. So it's like you could have a job right now that's like very safe and secure. Maybe another job comes in that becomes available to you, but maybe it's like a little bit more like all over the place, or maybe you're not sure of the future of the company or something like that. You know, so it probably feels like a little bit less secure for some of you. For others, I feel like this could be a move. For some reason, I'm getting moving on this card, and you have the Knight of Swords as well, so definitely could be a move coming in for you, some of you, Gemini. Yeah, and the Six of Swords as well. So, and you also have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups to me represents fulfillment at a distance. I always say, to me, the Nine of Cups is a card of distance, long-distance relationships, and things from far away. So, you know, again, for the most part, to me, it can say that there's fulfillment at a distance for you, Gemini, especially with the Six of Swords. It says you're moving on to calmer shores. You are moving. You are going towards something else. So, there you go. I would also say here that I feel like for some of you there could be a settlement legally coming in for you. This would tell me that it's not coming in right now, Gemini, and there could be delays if you are dealing with something legal. But what I would also say to you is that you know, it looks very good. So I wouldn't worry about the delays or anything like that. Next, you have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you know, this to me is like kind of like putting the cart before the horse here, Gemini. But I actually feel like you have to do this for some of you. So for some of you, I feel like there could be a risk, like that you. It's not really risk. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But for some of you, it could be like, again, it's like maybe it's a job that you are preparing for, that you are thinking about taking, and it's like maybe you have to move before you actually get the job, or maybe there's some other like weird like thing where you're gonna have to use some fancy financial footwork to get something going here. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like having to juggle things, obviously, with that Two of Pentacles. Even this Four of Cups kind of looks like she's juggling things to me. So I feel like there are a lot of moving parts to some sort of change that you're going through, Gemini. Like I said, it could be a job change, relationship change, business change, but I do feel like you will get through it. For others, I feel that this Knight of Swords is you, and I feel like it's you moving. Or if you're not moving, you could be going to like a new business. You could be kind of moving to a new location, work-wise, or you could even just be getting a job here. There's something that you manifested with this Four of Cups. So there you go. That's what I get there. That's it. And finally, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Six of Spades. So like I said, very, very simple. Nine of Cups, to me, it represents fulfillment at a distance as well. Like I said earlier, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, moving on to calmer waters. So, this to me says that there could be some sort of move for work or business, and there will be fulfillment there. If you are moving for love, by the way, this is also very positive. For some of you, I feel like somebody's moving towards you, so it might be the other way around. You might be staying exactly where you are. For some of you, I feel like you know this. For others, I feel like this is like somebody you don't know that's moving to your town, and you could meet them like out, and that could bring in love. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you here. So I really like this card. I really like this combination for you in general. Gemini, I feel like it's overall very positive. Definitely very good. I'd say this is very good for any of you who are getting a new job for sure. I'm mostly getting work here. I'm getting very little about love in this whole thing. So even if you're not interested in work and love, if you're just interested in other stuff, this to me would just represent very positive changes coming in for you, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Knight of Wands here and the King of Swords. I think you had this fire sign last night, if I'm not mistaken, Cancer. So I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you for love. I feel like this person's very playful, very fun. I feel like they're very social, but I also feel like they have this very serious, hardworking side to them. So that would be very good. Again, I find like this is my favorite card. King of Swords. If there was like one type of person that anybody could date, this would be like the best type of person to date. They're very typically King of Swords to me is a card of somebody who's very well balanced, somebody who's been through a lot in life, and somebody who has just like a certain amount of maturity to them. They could even be younger than you, but they could have just been. It could be somebody who's like been through a lot in life, or who's just really taught themselves a lot of things. But I feel like this person that could be coming in for you, Cancer. If you don't, some of you, I feel like this person's already in your life. I feel like you already know this person, or you're already dating them. Like I said, it could be a fire sign, but it could be any sign, of course. But I would say they're probably very social. I feel like they're also very smart, and they have like a lot of discipline as well. For others, I do see some sort of legal situation here, or it could even be smaller than a legal situation. It could be like a fender bender type car accident type deal here. So I would say if you're dealing with anything like that, it does look like there will be justice. This to me could also represent problems at work. King of Swords to me can represent. It can be my card of like sexual harassment. Jealousy at work, gossip at work, pretty much anything like that. So if you are dealing with any of that, I feel like if you are dealing with anything like that, I feel like again, there will be justice in those situations. Next, you have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords here. Some of you feel like this is a breakup. I feel like you could be getting clarity in a breakup, or you could be hearing from somebody who broke up with you. Again, I would be careful during this retrograde. I always tell people, yes, date during retrograde, but don't go back to your ex during a retrograde. It's probably like the worst time to do it. So I would be careful of that. If you have an ex trying to deliver a message, what I would say is that this to me looks like an apology. So, you could always accept the apology if you want to. It would probably provide a certain level of closure to you as well. For a lot of you Cancer people, I feel like this could be happening over like the next few weeks. So, again, I feel like, this could be like a month-long type of energy here with these two cards. For others, again, this could just be victory for you, Cancer, and it could just be also like a justice type situation. And finally, you have the Fruit of the Dead and the Two of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like there's abundance coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like this could be like saying date. Of course, I always say this to you here. I always say this to you, Cancer, that you should be dating. Two of Swords is like you not dating, or feeling like stuck. That like especially if you want love. So I would get out there. For others, I feel like this could be you avoiding something that could make you feel abundant. Yeah, I feel like you need to get attention, Cancer. Queen of Wands is my card of attention. It's also my like a very bold energy and very assured, very assertive energy as well. So I feel like if you want love, you have to get out there and go do those things. Don't keep yourself stuck with this Two of Swords. For others, I feel like there's could be a work change as well. So I feel like there could be a work change available to you, but it's like you're not seeing it. So I would just open up to new opportunity. But Cancer, that looks really good. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo, what do we have for you, Leo people? Leo. Leo, you have the King of Pentacles here and the Sun, the best card in the deck, Leo. So I feel like there is a lot of happiness, a lot of good stuff coming in for you. I feel like the King of Pentacles is talking about financial stability. The King of Pentacles is like the pinnacle of financial independence, kind of, and it's also a card of having all the resources that you desire at your disposal financially. So for some of you, this could definitely be very good news coming in financially. It could also be a job available opening up to you here, Leo, and it could also be just like business as well, but very positive. For some of you, I feel like this is love for sure. Definitely could be an earth sign coming in for you here, Leo. You've had a earth sign coming into your readings for quite a long time, so could be an earth sign, could be also somebody with earth in their chart as well. But for the most part, I just feel finances here. I feel like there is good stuff coming in for you there. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Frenzy card. So definitely more money coming in here very quickly as well. The Frenzy card is just a card of speed, things happening very quickly for you as well. The Ten of Pentacles is total financial abundance coming in for you as well. It's also a card of like something permanent, which, like I've said a million times to you, Leo, I feel like that's pretty much your only focus, creating something that provides you with money or finances permanently for the rest of your life. Or it could also be something that provides just comfort and protection, or something like, like a permanent solution to a problem. Could also be love as well, looking for permanent love, not something that's like in and out, basically. For some of you, the Ten of Pentacles to me is a card of convention. To me, it's a card of the way things have always been done. So it says that, if you are doing things the way they have always been done, it's time for a change, basically. So like if you have a job that you have been doing for 20 years and you still do things the same way, and if you're not really seeing growth, then I feel like a lot of you need to make a change or do something different. It's a very good card, but like I said, my one bugaboo with this card right here is convention and the way things are always done. So I'd be careful of that. The other thing is, like I literally said this a few weeks ago, I think it was to you, Leo, it's like one of those things where maybe you realize that you've been in a job for like 30 years or 20 years, and maybe you are like looking back at the past and you're saying, well, when I started here I was getting paid a certain amount, and now I'm getting paid a certain amount, but really because of like inflation and all this other stuff, it's like maybe the numbers don't add up. Maybe you've been there for 30 years but you're really getting paid the same amount of money as when you started. Maybe you've been getting raises, but with inflation, all this other stuff, maybe you're not making as much. So I feel like some of you are like, wait a minute, I'm getting paid the same as it was like 30 years ago, and that needs to change. So I feel like some of you could be breaking away from that. And finally, you have the Nine of Swords, Page of Wands. Get away from this right here. And no stinking thinking with the Nine of Swords. Page of Wands, charge towards your passions. So I feel like there are passions, things that you are passionate about, things that you want in your life. But Page of Wands says you have to be creative, you have to be enthusiastic, you have to be confident, and you have to be, you have to kind of like take charge here, and you have to be very courageous in your life to get away from this energy right here. This is all in your head. Nine of Swords, all in your head. And it also says anything you've been through is simply a temporary situation, so definitely let go of those temporary situations. But yeah, to me that's all about work there, Leo. So a lot of money stuff there. Could be about love. Ten of Pentacles, dating. The Sun says get attention, but pretty simple stuff. I feel like there's just major work changes for you. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo, Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, change in direction of love for you. Some of you could be like a little bit giving off too much of an independent energy, is what I'd say here. If you want love, definitely open up to it. Like, this goes for everybody. It's just, to me, there's just so much of this stuff in the chart that is probably making us closed off. So if we want love, we got to open up to it. The Queen of Swords can be like an energy, is what I would say here. So it can say that if we go on dates and stuff, we could be more closed off. We could be giving like a little bit more of a closed off energy. We could be not as open. So try to change that here if you are looking for love. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. So this is just an energy to me. That's all it is. So I feel like you just need to open up basically with these cards. Queen of Cups does say there's a change in love. But again, you got to kind of like let go of this closed off energy. For others, I feel like this is two people for some reason. I feel like this could be a problem at work for some reason. So I would be careful at work. Like no gossip, no taking part in any of that. Somebody could be talking about you as well. The best thing you do is ignore it and not even take part in it and not even acknowledge it, and I feel like it'll go away. So I would say there's really no need to defend yourself if there's been like gossip or anything like that at work. So I wouldn't worry about that. For others, what do I feel here? For you, I gotta clarify this. Yeah. For some of you, I felt this for a very long time. For some of you, I feel like you had a problem with a friend. This is very specifically a friend to me. This has nothing to do with love, Virgo. For the most part, I feel like some of you could have a friend that's coming back from the past. So this could be somebody that you thought you were never going to talk to again, but again, that could be changing as well. Next, you have the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Swords. I feel like for some of you, either you're spying on somebody or somebody's spying on you. I feel like I say this to you every single night. So I feel like that has to stop, basically, or not. I don't know. I don't know if it needs to stop or not, but Knight of Cups, your Knight in Shining Armor. Page of Swords, I feel like this is you for some reason. So for the most part, I feel like it's you that's spying on somebody here, Virgo. But again, I could be wrong. Could be the other person. And what I would say here is I feel like there could be love here, but again, there's like no movement here because of this card. And so there needs to be movement, is what I'm going to say to you here, Virgo. For others, I feel like this could just be love coming in. I feel like it could be just saying that it could be a water sign, could be any sign. Knight of Cups to me is just a Knight in Shining Armor. To me, I feel like it could be like a little bit of an immature relationship. That doesn't mean anything bad, though. It could just be like maybe it reminds you of being a teenager again, or maybe they're just like immature moments in the relationship. But again, it's a retrograde, so I would say if you're getting into something right now, go with the flow. Just see what happens. And yeah, maybe the other person's like younger or something along those lines, but I would just see what happens, really. For others, I feel like this is saying that, like, I feel like you're realizing something about relationships right now. So I feel like you are realizing things about like past relationships. And like, this card represents imagination. So I feel like some of you could be looking at past relationships or even, what will happen in future relationships. I feel like you're being, for some reason, like more realistic about relationships or something is what's popping into my head. So I feel like you're just being more realistic about like, outcomes of relationships or kind of like, how they develop and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's kind of a weird message, but that's what I get there. And finally, you have the Four of Pentacles here and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you could be a lot more free right now, Virgo. I've said this to you for a very long time, but again, I feel like you are going to have to change here something. Eight of Swords, this is like you wanting financial security, or you feel like your finances are preventing you from getting anything that you want. So what I would say here is you could be a lot more free than you realize, but I do feel like it requires a change. For some of you, this is a job change. Ace of Pentacles, taking a risk, going on an adventure, needing to do something you've never done before. This is a card of innovation as well. So to me, this is the card of the innovator. So doing something that has either totally never been done before by anybody, or doing something that like nobody in your family or your social circle has ever done. So I feel like you need to like get out there, try something new. Probably, again, it could be like you could be leaving a social circle here or something like that. Or you could be doing something that nobody has ever done before, like in your life. So, but I feel like money's holding you back. So, but really, Eight of Swords says you could find the money, but you're just going to have to find it. So I feel like you have to like put the work in here. For some of you, I feel like for some reason what I'm getting as something floats into my eye here, Virgo, for some reason what I'm getting is that I feel that there is money, but like it's going to require you to be vulnerable, or it's going to require you to like put yourself out there in some way. Like maybe you have a friend who has money who could give it to you or something like that. So I feel like this could be like a loan type situation, or maybe you're going to have to take on debt to like go back to school, and it makes you feel very vulnerable, but at the same time it could like totally set you free. So there you go, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra? All right. Libra, you have the Seven of Wands here and the Lovers. Again, open up if you want love, Libra. I know I always say this to you, but Seven of Wands, too closed off, needing to open up. Lovers, love. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you. For others, I feel like you need to let go of a past relationship here as well. So if you're holding on to something, I would definitely let go of it. And for others, this could actually be very good. I'm getting commitment, so I feel like somebody could be making a very deep commitment to you in love. You have the Ace of Wands as well. The Ace of Wands in the Lenormand card reading system is called the Ring, so it can represent marriage, engagement. So I feel like there could be, and that's definitely popping into my head here. So I feel like that could be coming in for you here. The ace with the Ace of Wands, that there could be an engagement, or there could be like some sort of deeper commitment in love if you want it. If you are not looking for love, the Lovers here would represent a new path, a new choice. But this could be you like convinced that you need to stay on the old path. So again, don't get stuck in the past with this Seven of Wands. Open up to new opportunities. Next, you have the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like some of you feel like this sense of conflict. I got that with that Seven of Wands as well. It's like the past comfort zone. This keeps coming up for different signs. That like I feel like for a lot of people, really the best thing for you to do would be to make sure that you're not getting stuck in comfort zone in any area of your life. Five of Wands is like saying to me that you could be feeling there's too much conflict to start something new with this Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like maybe you're like, I need to start this new business, but I can't do it. And you say, I can't do it. And then you just keep coming up with reasons as to why you can't do it. It's like we really shouldn't be doing that right now, especially right now, because we could convince ourselves of anything. But that also means that we could convince ourselves that something will work no matter what. So, that's why I always say, like, people always ask me, should I start this business? Will it work? I'm like, has somebody done it before? If somebody's done it, then yes, it works. You just have to do it. It's just that simple. So that's what I always tell people. It's like, if somebody's doing it, it works, plain and simple. So just get out there and do it. This would represent learning through trial and error, and that's kind of what's popping into my head. There does seem to be a lot of trial and error, probably the Mercury retrograde. As I always say, I try to make as many mistakes as I possibly can during retrogrades. It's like you learn the lesson better. I always tell people, go out on a billion dates during a retrograde, meet a bunch of bozos, and just get the lessons out of the way. It's like, stop delaying the lessons. It's like, this is why it drives me nuts when I see like astrologers and stuff saying, don't do X, Y, and Z during a retrograde. I'm like, we're supposed to make mistakes. It's a good thing. This isn't school. This is real life, right? There's no teachers around telling us what we can and cannot do and all this other stuff, right? So just make mistakes. Don't be afraid. Trial and error, right? It will lead to a new beginning, success. And finally, we have the Hangman here and the World. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to date. I feel like some of you could be keeping yourself stuck in Hangman mode by not dating. So I feel like you need to get out there and date if you want love. For others, this could say that you are kind of taking time. I do feel pretty positive about this, Libra, is what I'll say. This to me can represent integration. This card here, the Hangman, is a card of integration. The World card is a card of integration. The Hangman is like a card of suspension, but it's a card of reversal as well. So it says that you are kind of like looking at things from a different point of view. So it's like you're taking time to integrate things into your life. So I do feel like some sort of delay could be necessary here. Like I always say, these Mercury retrogrades slow things down so we can learn as much as we possibly can for whatever it is we're trying to do after the retrograde. And so that's what I would do here. I'd be trying to learn as much as you possibly can. Hangman also just says follow the breadcrumbs. Hangman to me is a card of breadcrumbs. It's a card of just like kind of like following clues as you move forward. So just don't be afraid to follow clues and all this other stuff there. But there you go, Libra. Thank you, Libra. Where the heck am I? Scorpio. I can't believe I have no clue what sign I'm on. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you, Scorpio people? Scorpio, you have the Three Wands and the Empress. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Scorpio, so get out there if you want love. Three Wands says take the lead in your own life. Get out there, meet new people. For some of you, I feel like this could be originality as well. Three Wands is the card of originality. It's like the card of coming up with an original idea. The Empress says this could be a very abundant idea. So if you are creating something new in your life, I would say go for it, because I feel like there could be like a lot of abundance. This could also be in love as well. There could be like a lot of, there could be like a new type of person coming into your life, and there could be a lot of abundance because of it. So again, don't be afraid to go towards something new. This would be kind of like that card, the love cards that everybody uses that I don't use, different than your usual type. That's kind of what I'm getting here for you, Libra. So there could be somebody who's different than your usual type. Whatever that card is, somebody will know. But whatever it is, that's what I'm going to say there. Scorpio. Did I say Libra? I meant to say Scorpio if I said Libra. Scorpio, next you have the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like some of you went through a breakup. This keeps coming up for you, Scorpio. This could have happened like a while ago. And the Hierophant just says this was divinely guided. This was meant to happen. So I feel like for some of you, this breakup had to happen to lead you probably towards something new. So I do feel like some of you are having to be strong at this time. Some of you could be, you could be really hurt about like a relationship or you could be hurt about some sort of breakup or something that you went through. And what I would say here is that I feel like you have the Strength card. I feel like you just have to be strong at this time to kind of like work through it. For others, I feel like there could be like a healing going on for you here. Three of Swords to me can actually represent a healing. It can say that there was a problem with your health, and it's like now you're going through a healing here. And for others, I feel like to me with Uranus and Taurus, there's like a very strong drive for freedom just in general for people. And so I feel like in a lot of ways that for the most part, everybody will have this very strong drive to create freedom in their lives, whatever that means. It could be financial freedom, it could be anything, right? But to me, the Hierophant is kind of like conformity and conforming to a certain idea or certain ideas. Uranus and Taurus does not conform to a goddamn thing. So I feel like you're trying to break outside the box and kind of like start something new with this Hierophant there. And finally, you have the Strength card in the door. So definitely a new beginning for you. I feel like you have to be strong at this time to have this new beginning. I feel like you have to be determined as well. Like I keep telling people, like especially this month, this is not a month to stop working, right? That's why I'm here tonight. It's the 4th of July. I should be out partying, right? But I'm not. I'm here because it's a time to work your face off right now, is what I'd say, Scorpio. I keep telling people if there was ever a year where you could just absolutely demolish your competition in business, it would be this year. Because it's like people are putting in like negative 10% effort into their businesses for the most part. If you put in just 10% effort, you will absolutely destroy your competition. So that's what this is basically saying. And but I do feel like it's going to require determination, and you'll probably be exhausted as well. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, exhaustion, tired all the time, right? So, and I know a lot of people are feeling it. So keep pushing here, Scorpio. But Scorpio, definitely a new beginning. Again, this could be in love as well. Hierophant is my best love card in the deck, so it kind of says like you are being led towards perfect relationship, or you're being led towards marriage. So there you go, Scorpio. I just sent a bunch of cards flying all over the place, but that's all right. Sag. What do we have for you, Sagittarius people? And Sag. Here we go. Sagittarius, you have the Page of Cups and the Frenzy card. Yeah, I do feel like, again, I feel like you always get this water sign showing up in your readings. So there definitely could be like a water sign coming in for you here with the Page of Cups. I feel like there could be a love offer coming in for you here. Frenzy is a card of being very busy. So I feel like there is like a lot of busyness coming in for you. And, but also this could be like dating. It could also be a relationship that comes in that moves very, very quickly. So you could be getting into something that moves very quickly. I feel like, by the way, if you have like Sagittarius in your chart, like if you're like a Sag rising or a Sagittarius moon, I feel like this message applies to you as well. Just these two cards, not the rest of it. But again, if it resonates, it resonates. So take it. But what I would say here is I feel like it could be a love offer. I feel like it could move very quickly. For others, I feel like this could be a work offer, and you're going to be very busy. Frenzy, again, just a card of busyness and being very busy. Next, you have the Two Wands in the moon. Yeah, again, could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. I feel like you are going to have to be more bold, or either that or the Pisces is probably going to have to be more bold. If you are interested in a Pisces, I would say that you, that like one side or the other is going to have to be more bold to get this moving forward, which is not Pisces' strong suit usually. What I will say is if it's like a Pisces with a bunch of fire in their chart, then it's probably not a problem. They probably will approach you, no questions asked. But that's what I'd say here. For others, this could say that you need to dig into your mysteries. But really, what this is saying is that there are certain dreams that you have in your life. And basically, the Two Wands is saying you need to figure out like why you want the things that you want, whatever it is. I don't care if you want 10 Ferraris. That's the example I always use, Sagittarius. And this just says, why do you want them? Is there a good reason? Maybe there is. I'm not here to judge, So maybe there is a very good reason why you want 10 Ferraris. But it's just saying like that you could be doing a lot of introspective work, which of course Mercury retrograde again happens all the time. But it would say here like dig into your dreams and figure out why you want these things. What is the why? What is the reason you want them? Number one, it could make you realize that you don't need 10 Ferraris, you just need one. And then your job is a lot easier. It's a lot easier to get one Ferrari than it is 10. But it could be saying that maybe you realize that there are things you thought you wanted that you don't anymore. And so you're kind of like reassessing your goals. It could also make you realize, again, why you want things. You could be discovering your why, and that could be driving you and motivating you more. And finally, you have the Eight of Wands moving. Yep, definitely moving. Exactly what I said. Knight of Swords. Movement. So, Eight of Wands, moving. I just simply got moving on this card. I feel like some of you could be moving. Of course, to me, some of you could be also deciding that you just want a new job. So, some of you could be changing jobs. I feel like a lot of you, this message comes up for you nonstop, Sagittarius. Like in the weekly readings, in the monthly readings, this message always comes up. That I feel like a lot of you could be deciding that, like, you're just not getting paid enough. And so, yeah, I feel like you're just going to decide, you know what, I'm not getting paid enough. I'm going to go somewhere else. And I feel like you will get paid more. Just that simple. For others, I feel like this could be very quick communication coming in for you. So again, this would probably be positive communication, but it says, like, take your time in deciding what you're going to do. It could be like somebody communicating with you saying that they love you, or it could be that you're getting a job. But this also says, yeah, you might be excited, but also don't be too excited. Like, take your time and kind of like don't sell yourself short here. It's like sometimes if we're too excited for something, then kind of makes the other side feel weird. Like, they're like, why did they accept this so quickly? So I would just take your time, like, making choices and accepting things, Sag. Thank you, Sagittarius. Really appreciate it. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, number one, I do feel like this could be love coming into your life. You always have Virgo in your reading. It's weird because Virgo always has you in the reading. To me, Virgo and Capricorn is a perfect match for sure. So, yeah, I would say that I feel like there definitely could be love coming in from another Earth sign or a Virgo here. And the Four of Cups says manifest this into your life. So I feel like some of you could be manifesting love into your life. For others, it could be you manifesting a job in your life. The Knight of Pentacles does, like, I feel like it's saying throw caution to the wind. So I feel like it would be okay for you to take, like, bigger risks in work. Or it would be okay for you to take a job that maybe is like a little bit more risky or a little bit harder to do or something like that. So don't be afraid to take a risk here, Capricorn. Next, you have the Judgment card in the Historian. Yeah, I feel like some of you definitely, number one, no doubt about it, Capricorn. Like, for how long have I been saying that? Like, I feel like for some of you, there's like an old business or an old job that you tried in the past that didn't really work out, and I feel like a lot of you are trying to get. This came up for you before. I remember it very, very clearly. I feel like you need to try something again. So, again, especially if it's a business. If it's a business that didn't work out, I feel like it's time to kind of try it again, but maybe like update it or maybe changing some things about it. Total rebirth here. Historian, something from the past. I think there'd be a lot of success there as well. I also feel that for some of you, this could be somebody trying to come back from the past, probably delivering a message. I feel like you're just going to ignore it, so I wouldn't really worry about it. And for others, the Judgment to me is like your inner calling. For some of you, could be writing with the Historian. To me, the Historian is a card of writing. And for others, it could be you like writing things down, figuring out like what you actually want to do with your life, just in general. You could be like, what is my true purpose? This could say writing could help you figure that out. So that's what I'd say there. The Historian would also say go back in the past. It's like, are there things that you used to think about all the time that you wanted to do job-wise or work-wise? That could help you discover your true purpose. And finally, you have the Five of Cups in the mirror. Yeah. Five of Cups, you looking at yourself, you figuring out what you want in your life. Five of Cups is a card of sadness, so some of you could be crying over spilt milk, but look, again, 2 cups right here. So I still feel like there are things there are like things and skills and talents that you have that you could be ignoring. So I feel like you need to pay attention to something here. The mirror just kind of says, look at yourself, go deep, and you will probably find these talent, skills, gifts, and abilities that you have that could lead to a lot of success, Capricorn. 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going through recovery. Capricorn, this drives me crazy. I gotta be honest with you, Capricorn. I have like 1 billion planets in Capricorn myself, so the struggle is real. Capricorn is what I will say, but I just feel like a lot of you Capricorns, I feel like it's like a universal break. I always try to explain this, but the universe gives us a break sometimes. It usually sucks because usually like we're not making money or something like that, and it's like we need a job, but the universe is like, no, I'm giving you a break, and you're just like, how is this a break? I'm struggling, I'm stressed, I can't sleep because I'm not making any money. But I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully soon, Capricorn, you will all be saying, you know what, you were right, that was a break. But yeah, there you go, Capricorn. Thank you, Cap. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That looks good, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. More money coming in for you. There's definitely money here. I feel like there's a lot of money coming in, definitely through teamwork as well. Don't be afraid to allow somebody onto your team. Leo, your opposite sign, always gets this message, so it doesn't surprise me that you also get the message. Again, I feel like for some of you, if you have a business especially, I feel like you cannot afford to not hire somebody at this time in your business. So again, I feel like it'll free you up for just better revenue producing activities. I feel like that's what you should be focusing on. I keep telling people all the energy in Capricorn is the 80-20 rule, to me. So it says 20% of the stuff you do in your business provides 80% of the results, and it says focus on the 20%. Don't focus on all the other trash that you're doing, right? It's like like I said, don't fix your own sink. That drives me, it's gonna drive me crazy. But what I would say here is focus on the stuff that makes you money, especially in business. But this could also be at work as well. I keep telling people if there's ever a year where you could create your own job inside of a company that you work for, it'd be this year. Like you could very easily convince, maybe there's something that you really enjoy doing at your work, and maybe you don't like the other stuff. Like if there was ever a year you could convince your boss to give you a position where you're only doing the stuff you like, it'd be like right now. So I would say don't be afraid to negotiate that type of stuff. I'm also getting a purchase here, so I feel like some of you could be making a purchase of something expensive, like a home or something like that. So yeah, that's what I feel here. I feel like some of you are making an expensive purchase. Next, you have the Star and the 7 of Wands as well here, Aquarius. You showing up in a very strong position. 7 of Wands, conviction. I feel like you are doubling down. It's like you and it's you and Pisces, I feel like, are doubling down on things right now. It's like you are, this is like my pissed off for greatness type of energy right here, Aquarius, where it's like you are so sick of things not working that instead of getting pissed off and quit, it's like you're pissed off for greatness. It's like you are doubling down on things that you want to make work in your life, whether it's business, a relationship, whatever. And it's like, this is a card of conviction. It's like now, maybe in the past you were just like, okay, maybe this thing I'm working on will work, maybe. But it's like now you're like, no, I'm making this work. This is working. It's like this isn't even a will. Like you're not even probably going to be using the word this will work. You will say this is working. So I feel like a lot of you are just very strong, and I feel like you're very focused on something that you want to get to work. And like I said, very strong conviction type energy here. And finally, you have the Hermit and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to get out there if you want love. I do feel like this could be a Virgo coming in for some of you, of course, coming in through love. But really what I feel here is that this is saying there could be somebody coming in for you who was in hermit mode. So I feel like they could be coming out of hermit mode, getting into a relationship. With this 7 of Wands here, with the 10 of Pentacles, number 1, if this is love, this would be a perfect match for you if you're finding new love. 3 of Pentacles, this person wants to put in the work. 10 of Pentacles is your perfect missing puzzle piece, the person who just fits in your life. So I feel like this would be a very perfect relationship for you if this is love coming in. But I would just take your time. There's no need to rush. Mercury retrograde. Again, I always tell people, date if you want to during the retrograde. Just realize things will probably change at the end, but this is not a big deal, and again, sometimes things change for the better, right? So just go with the flow, take your time, no rush here as far as a relationship is concerned, but definitely could be love coming in for you here. Yeah, a lot of expansion and growth for you here. Yeah, 9 of Cups could be love coming in for you. Definitely somebody who could be sweeping you off your feet if you want love. But there you go, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. All right, Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces and Pisces. Pisces, you have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling very independent at this time. I feel like a lot of you are very good at taking care of yourself right now. So that's pretty much all I get here. I feel like some of you are just taking care of yourself in life, and that's pretty much it. Nine of Pentacles is a card of like gratitude and luxury. So I feel like there's like luxuries coming in for you as well. I feel like you're very disciplined as well here. So I feel like it's just talking about you being disciplined, trying to make money, and I feel like these disciplines are going to pay off big time. So very simple, Pisces. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. I feel like after a Tower, I feel like a Tower moment. This is like, let me back up, Pisces, and just say this right here, blessing in disguise. I feel like if you've had a Tower moment, or if you did have a Tower moment, I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. I feel like it's going to lead to a major turning point in your life here, Pisces, with the Wheel of Fortune. Total turnaround, turning point in your life, plus it's your destiny. On a very simple level, by the way, this could just be a move. I always say, Tower is not a bad card to me. To me, it can just represent a move. So if you're moving, it could be you moving, and the Wheel of Fortune, guess what? Another card of moving. So I feel like a lot of you could be moving. For some of you, I do feel for some of you, this could say that it's like you're a little bit worried about your personal vision. It's like maybe you have a personal vision for your life where you are going, Pisces, but you're like a little bit worried on whether or not you are going to get there or not. And again, you could keep having these Tower moments. It's funny that I said this tonight. Like I literally said it at the beginning of the reading. I said, for Pisces and Aries, that there are these roadblocks that will pop up where it's like maybe you think your life is going one way, but then there's like a roadblock, and it's like you can't keep going, and you have to like figure something else out. So don't stop, Pisces, because I feel like you need to keep moving forward no matter what happens for you, because these things are going to keep popping up, but it's just like trying to get you to build up this tower better. It's not trying to like break this tower down. Again, it's pushing you towards your destiny as well with that Wheel of Fortune. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you are planting seeds in a new direction in your life, so it's like you're starting new things. Six of Pentacles to me is also a card of resources. I feel like you're gathering a lot of resources, but this to me represents knowledge. Again, Five of Wands is a card of conflict, but to me it represents training and learning as much as you possibly can. I keep saying to you, Pisces, I mean, seriously, all the stuff in Capricorn says if the more you learn, the more you earn, and that's definitely true for you. So I would say if you're trying to start a business, learn everything you possibly can. Same thing about relationships. If you want love, learn as much as you possibly can about love. That will lead to the most success. But yeah, Pisces, look at this. Jesus. Yeah, the World and the Empress, total abundance coming in for you. The World, total integration of all this crap that you've been through in your entire life. So it's like you're not throwing away your difficulties. I keep telling people there is gold in the shit that you go through. There is gold in all the challenges that you've been going through your whole entire life. So don't throw it away. So many people say at the end of pain is success. So Pisces, keep pushing, like I said, because at the end of pain is success. But abundant success coming in for you. You're very attractive at this time, Pisces, so get out there. I keep saying that. And date here with the World card. But Pisces, that looks amazing as always. Yeah. Oh, God. Pisces, of course. I just had to see what the next two cards were. This guy right here, Page of Swords. So somebody spying on you. And Hierophant. This is divinely guided. Yeah. Major new beginnings for you, Pisces. We'll end on that note. But thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody. Pick a card. Again, I hope everybody's having a great 4th of July. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it on this 4th of July. Star Lordess, hello, by the way. And thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. And, all right, 1, 2, and 3, people. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, and 3. We're close. We're close. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So I feel like some of you could be going from single to in love here. So it's just that simple. I feel like there could be love for some of you, card number 1 people. And I feel like it would be very positive for you. For others, I feel like you could be matching up perfectly with like a job. This to me just represents a perfect match in a job or a business. Nine of Pentacles, more money coming in. So I just feel like there could be more money coming in with these two cards if you just want money. Next, if you pick card number 2, you you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you are moving towards a celebration here with these two cards, definitely. So again, you could have had just, this is moving on to calmer shores. This is a celebration. So I feel like you could be doing that. For some of you, I'm getting like divorce to marriage. So again, you could be getting divorced, but you could be meeting somebody very quickly who you marry, or you might already know this person as well, I'm getting with these two cards here. For others, I feel like you could just be moving. This is a card of moving. Four of Wands is a card of buying a house, or, kind of like moving and committing to a new area. So that's what I feel there. And finally, card number 3, you have the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. Look at this. If you pick card number 3, I feel like you are very attractive at this time. The Lover says there is new love coming in for you. But the Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy. It's a card of getting out there, meeting new people. So if you want love, get out there with this card. For others, this is just being very sure of yourself. The Lovers, again, if you're not looking for love, this would say that you're picking a new path. Queen of Wands just says pick the path and stick to it. She is extremely sure of herself. She does not second guess herself. She starts some sort of new journey and she just sees it through to the end. There is no failure with the Queen of Wands because she's like, no, I'm going to make this work. Which again, as you know, if you listen to this reading tonight, it's like a lot of people have that energy right now. So that's kind of like what I feel for you here. Yeah, sorry, Mark, by the way, for that. But all right, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it, especially on this holiday. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. I don't even know where I am right now. Let's see. I answered Claire last, I think. Yeah. Casey, thank you for the super chat. I think, America is a Cancer, right? So, yes? Or, no, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the whole astrology of the U.S. As much as I should, probably, is what I would say there. But there you go. Casey, I'm pulling you a card as well. Star, wish. I think there's a wish coming in for you, Casey, and more fulfillment as well. Koya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. May I have a card, please? Yes. Koya, you have the Six of Wands in the door. Yeah, I feel like there's good news coming in for you. So if you're hoping for good news, I feel like there's a victory and good news coming in for you here. I also feel like you could be starting a new beginning with the door card. So I think there's some sort of new beginning for you, Koya. Yeah, get out of your head as well. No worries, no fears with this card, Koya. But that looks really good. NC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does Sir feel about me? 4 Cups, trying to manifest love. I feel like you are in control of the situation. So you have the Magician, which says this will go exactly how you want it to go. So if you are interested, this card just says manifest this into your life. It's also a card of like flirting because it is a card of using all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. So if this is a love situation, it says use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to attract this person into your life if you want this for love. But it looks really good. But again, I feel like it's up to you what happens there. So I would use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. Exactly like I said. All right. Where am I? Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. You have the King of Swords and the Frenzy card. I feel like you're going to be very busy this weekend. Now, this could be working as well, so I don't know if you work on the weekends, but if it's not work, it could be like you working on something else in your life is what I'd say here. But very straightforward energy. So I'd say very straightforward weekend for sure. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is Karen talking to my Troy? Should I worry? I would say no. I don't think you should worry. Yeah, I'd say no. 2 sevens. 2 sevens to me literally represents internal fears that don't exist. So let go of your fears. Susie, again, cards for the weekend. Thank you again, Susie. You have the 4 Swords and the Page of Swords. I feel like you could just be taking a break this weekend, just kind of like chilling out and, kind of meditating or taking time for yourself. I would just say take it easy this weekend. It would be a good weekend to like take a break, basically. Sarah Knight, thank you for the super chat. Sarah, if you have a question, definitely pop it in down below. Casey, shout out to the troops. Yes, a big thank you to the troops and a big thank you to our buddy Clint. I don't think Clint is here today, but yes, exactly. Casey, I'm pulling another card. Queen of Cups, changing direction to left. So there you go. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. as always, really appreciate it. You say here, good evening. I'm a Sag. My sister's Gemini. She's rich. I am poor. She's trying to take my portion of the settlement. Is it going to be in my favor? Yes, definitely, Jorge. You have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So, yes, Ace of Cups, you being very happy, getting an offer here, your emotions overflowing, and the Nine of Cups as well, which is a wish. So, Jorge, I would say yes, for sure. So, no doubt about it, Jorge. I feel like she will. Yeah. Settlement. Two of Pentacles is my card of a settlement. So, yes. I would say yes. Eugene, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Eugene, you say, should I drop my less important... yes. I feel like you are going to. Eight of Cups. You are walking away. So, Eugene, I would say yes. Yeah, I feel like you are going to. So, yes. No doubt about it. Nicola, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What waits for me this month? Do you have the Judgment card, Nicola? Ten of Cups. I like this. This is good. There could be some sort of rebirth for you. Ten of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty. So it just says like there are good things coming in after a difficult period of time. So it can just basically represent, some sort of improvements coming into your life here, Nicola. Yeah, it could be love as well. I'd say get out there and date. You have the Knight of Cups, which is somebody sweeping it off your feet. So I feel like there definitely could be love coming in for you. So I'd get out there. Ten of Cups is my card of dating. But other than that, just a lot of good stuff. JC, paying it forward. Thank you, JC. And card for Diana, please. You got it. Diana, you have the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups here as well. So I feel like there could be something returning to your life. Seven of Cups says you need to focus exactly on what you want. Don't get confused by random stuff that's going on in your life. Seven of Cups says have a very direct focus in your life. So make sure to focus at this time. King of Cups could be the return of love to your life. So if you want love, could be love. Could also be emotions as well. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands. I'd say don't give up at this time with this Nine of Wands. Hannah, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, thank you for the previous card. You got it. Am I on the right path in work? Do I continue to study or do I pursue? I would say, no. What I'm going to say to you is, Hannah, this is the best time that there has ever been for you to turn a creative interest or a hobby into a business. There's never been a better time for that. So, as there is right now. So, Six of Pentacles just says start planting seeds towards things that you want in your life. Five of Wands is a card of learning. It says like, yeah, it might not be easy to start your own business, or it might not be easy to start something like creative or, based off of a hobby, but, you will be successful. So I would say do it. Yeah. And I'm choking because I didn't drink, but you have the world. So this is you reaching your goals, getting things you want, Hannah. So yeah, definitely. Yep. You have the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're probably not getting paid enough now anyway. So it's like, why not do something that could probably pay you a lot more? So I'd say yes. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust your intuition as well. But yes, I feel like that you should pursue something like creative or a hobby or something. Five of Wands, card of hobbies, literally. So that's what I would do if I were you. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for the month of July. You have the Knight of Wands and the Moon. I feel like you need to socialize this month is what I'd say to you. The Moon could be you staying home too much. So I feel like you need to get out there and socialize. It could also be drawing an audience as well. Annette, so it might be a good time to try to get an audience in some area of your life. Could also be friends. The Moon says get out of your head. Justice, yeah, it's like there's more abundance coming in for you here. So I feel like there is more abundance coming in for you here, Annette. But also more balance as well with that card. So yeah, I like that a lot. Sen Upshot, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Hierophant, that things, they are in control right now is what I'd say. Yeah, the Mirror, they probably want you to focus on yourself right now, making yourself the best that you possibly can be. But Hierophant, literally, you are being divinely guided at this time. So I feel like that's what they want you to know, is that you are being divinely guided, and that's that. So there you go. Willow Fairy, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Got meeting with management. How will it go? You have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So this came up. This is a new deck, by the way. So that's crazy. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, very good. The Tower could just be a pleasant surprise. I always say the Tower is not a bad card. It could represent a positive surprise. Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround, positive change of direction. Eight of Pentacles, work. So I feel like it could be going very well, especially if this is involving money as well. So it looks amazing. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. I think you asked for a love card if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here if I can find it. Yes. Okay, perfect. I didn't need to do that. Elizabeth Gonzalez, you have the Chariot. You are in control of love. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Feeling left out in the cold. But the Chariot says get out there and date. This says you are in total control over your love life. So I would get out there. And it definitely is a card of victory as well. Could be a Cancer or water sign coming in for you there also. Twisted Tarot, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, who should I move towards? I think you need to get out there, just in general. I would date. I don't think there's anybody specific. The Fool says you just have to take a leap of faith. 3 of Wands is about taking leadership in your life. Yeah, I feel like you're attractive at this time. So this, the Empress says there is love coming in for you. Yeah, it just says get out of hermit mode. I feel like you just need to get out. I keep telling people, don't focus on one person right now in love. Like, unless you're sure that there's going to be a deeper commitment, you know? So I would get out there and date. I don't think you should focus on one person right now, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you need to date. Yeah, there's too much attention for you. The Sun, best card in the deck. So I would get out there and date. I feel like that's what you should do. Willow Fairy, thank you again for the super chat. Card for the weekend. Do you have the Queen of Swords, the Fruit of the Dead? Yeah, I feel like you'll be like focusing on yourself, focusing on things that you want to do. Fruit of the Dead, card of abundance as well. So I feel like there will be new abundance coming in for you, a lot of success as well. So I like that. Yeah, 3 of Cups. There could be a little socializing as well. I'd say try to socialize. It looks like you're to be more, kind of focused on yourself with that Queen of Swords. But I would try to make some time to socialize. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lanny, you say, any good news on the love front? King of Wands, could be a fire sign coming in for you. Death, moving past the past here. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. I'd say don't hold on too tightly to the past. 4 of Pentacles is a card of not wanting to let go of a situation from the past. So I would definitely let go at this time. Yeah, it's like somebody wasn't taking action in your life. Yeah, I feel like somebody very cold in the past for you. Could have been like a Scorpio, or could have involved Scorpio or Aries in this situation, or somebody with Aries in their chart. Yeah, I feel like you need to be bold at this time. Yeah, there's a passionate new beginning for you, Lanny. So I'd get out there and date. Yeah, you're going to find your missing puzzle piece. I feel like it could either be a fire sign or a water sign for you, very specifically. Or it's somebody like a fire sign with a lot of water, or a water sign with a lot of fire in their chart. Something like that. But I would get out there if I were you. And so that's definitely good news. Arouge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I have something test tomorrow. The test, I got it. Will I do well overall? Don't second guess yourself, but yes, Page of Cups is a card of happiness and good things coming in. And so, yes, I feel like you will do very well, Arouge. Yeah, Historian, very good card. Says you have all the knowledge that you need to pass this test. So, yes. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden. So, yes, definitely. Stunning Casey, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for paying it forward. Card for Luna. Happy birthday, Luna. Happy birthday. You have the Strength card and the Temperance card. I feel like you need to be determined to to work on your true purpose with these 2 cards. To me, the Temperance card is your true purpose, what you are really supposed to be doing in your life. And the Strength card says just be determined to do it. So that's what I'd say to you there. Alberto, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love card for July. You have the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands. I feel like you need to get out there and communicate. 8 of Wands is my card of socializing, but this is very good. This would represent communication coming in for you. I feel like this is you right here. I feel like there's communication coming towards you. So I feel like you are going to be communicating with somebody this month. Yeah, let go of the past for sure. But 7 of Pentacles, just put the work in and you will find love. This is a card of like a harvest. So I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you here. Yeah, King of Pentacles, could be somebody very stable. This could also be you here, Alberto, being very stable, very grounded at this time. So that's good, but definitely love coming in for you. I would get out there, but like I said, you could be communicating with someone soon. ARTs, you have, look at this, Ace of Swords, so Justice. Yeah, 8 of Swords, probably setting yourself free, removing yourself from limiting situations is what I would say to you. So, ARTs, this is very positive is what I'd say. Yeah, a lot of positive communication, like I said, and justice as well. So, I like that. Kiara B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When will I have a turnaround at work? They're promoting family, and I keep hearing things which never happen. Should I speak the bitter truth tomorrow? I would say yes. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I would make sure to plan what you are going to say, or if you could wait until if you could wait until like August, the beginning of August, that would probably be a better time. So I would maybe wait until, I would wait, is what I feel like saying. This is a card of rushing. I saw this, very good card, Kiara, very good for your thoughts and putting things together. But then I saw this is moving too quickly. So, and again, we're entering to this retrograde. I would wait until like the second week of August, somewhere around there. I feel like that would be a lot better. Yeah, I feel like that would be a lot better. So I would wait, is what I'd say to you. But I would plan, take this month to plan out maybe what you're going to say or how you're going to kind of put something forward here and all this other stuff. But that's what I'd say to you. So yeah, there you go. Stunning KC, thank you again for the super chat. And you say here, a card for Stacy. Are we talking about my mother? Stacy, you have the Hangman and the Six of Cups. So get off the pole, number one, and Six of Cups. I feel like there's happiness coming in for Stacy. And the Hangman is just like gaining a different perspective. So I feel like that you have to look at things differently. But Six of Cups, very good card. Happiness, good things coming in for you here. Yeah, but stuck on a decision. So pick the new path is what I'm going to say to you, Mom. Itzel, thank you for the super chat. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil, Itzel. So I feel like you need to pick a new path here. Queen of Pentacles, me picking a new path. The the Devil, letting go of the toxic past. So Itzel, I would pick a new path in your life is what I'd say to you. Pick something new. This could be in love or money is what I'd say to you there. But definitely pick the new path. Nirvani's mom, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. And Nirvani, hello, by the way. All right, where was I? Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is Chris a good person? Should I trust him? I would say yes. 3 cups, friends, good card. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, definitely. So, yes, is what I would say to you. Itzel, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, can I get a card for my aunt? You have the Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So, moving on from something, Six of Pentacles, moving on towards something new in her life. This is a card of planting seeds towards something new. It's also a card of balance, like more balance. Yeah, and Two of Pentacles, needing to balance out her life in some way. Could be her health or something like that as well. Yeah, but you have Six of Cups, so happiness coming in is what I'd say there. So I don't hate that. I like that for sure. Chinese Taco, thank you for the super chat. You have the Knight of Wands. This is you for sure, charging towards something you want. Ace of Swords, victory, communication, could be closure as well. But this could also be communication, so needing to communicate with someone in your life. Yeah, lovers, could be love coming in for you. So I would definitely open up the communication or talk to somebody. Looks pretty good though. AK Raven, hello by the way, and thank you for the super chat. You have the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, recovering from something here. And yeah, it could be love as well, but this could also just be something that you are matching up with in your life. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, this is you trying to either find love, or it could be you trying to find like something like a job or something like that makes you very happy with this Two of Cups. Yeah, Judgment, it's like you want a rebirth at this time. So I feel like there is a rebirth coming in for you. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. You say, cards for the weekend. You have the Eight of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you. Yeah, look at this. Ten of Pentacles, wanting a rich life. So it's like you are wanting a life that is more fulfilling, more rich. That doesn't have to mean money, by the way, just meaning that you are living a nicer life, in a lot of ways. So I feel like that's what you're doing. Four of Swords, yeah. So, I feel like you're letting go of things, is what I'd say here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, it's like you want more harvest from the things that you put your energy into. I get that message sometimes with this card. It's like you want more. If you're putting into a relationship, you expect more. You expect, or at least the same amount of energy to come back. Or if this is work, it's like the same thing. So I feel like you're kind of looking at like where you're putting your money and all this other stuff, or putting your energy and like what you're getting back as well. So that's what I'd say to you. Yeah. Definitely. Page of Swords, discovering these things. All right. If I have not answered your question, please feel free to put your question in down below. I will stick around a little while longer, and I will answer some questions. All right. BYTR, whoever you are, in TR, I don't know if you're the same person or whatever, but you donated. So to whoever that is, thank you. And if you could put your question in down below, then pop it in down below. So there you go. Whoever that person was that donated. But all right. Ninja, here's your get out of jail free card, 9 of Wands. I feel like you will need to open up to things that you want. So that's what I'd say to you. Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. You say, let go of your fears, Jacqueline, number 1. Page of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, is what I'd say here. The Hermit. So I would say yes, but this would represent like needing to leave hermit zone, like needing to leave hermit mode. Both of these cards. Page of Pentacles is no action, so I feel like there needs to be more action. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. So I'd say yes overall. I feel like you're moving in the right direction. Norma, will my friend get her man? Yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. Artistic mom, will the in-laws show their face? Yeah, probably. Thank you, AK Raven. Really appreciate it. Oh, Tracy, I'm assuming that's you that donated. Thank you for the donate. Thank you, by the way, Tracy. You say I made a super chat payment. Should I get a mommy makeover? You have the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I feel like if you wanted to, 5 of Pentacles isn't like a bad card. It could say like you would find, maybe it's expensive. I have no clue if it is or not. So, but I'd say maybe it costs a lot of money, and it's like you could be trying to find the money. But 10 of Cups says yes, like it says you would be happy about it. Yeah, the High Priestess. High Priestess says trust your intuition. Like if you feel like it would make you feel better, then I would say yes. Do it, but it's a card of mystery, so it says like kind of like do your research and stuff like that. But still, overall, I would say yes to you is what I'd say. Yeah, I would give it a little bit of time though, and definitely don't do it during the retrograde, of course. This month. So I would give it a little bit of time, think about it. But overall, I would say yes is what I would say to you. Catherine Nicole, should I continue my connection with the Aries? I would say I feel like you're gonna choose to be single is what I'd say to you. Nirvani's mom. You say, July card, please. You have the Death card going through a transformation. You have 5 of Wands. You could be learning a lot this month. Yeah, I feel like you're, like, really taking care of yourself this month. So I like that. I feel like you are taking care of yourself and kind of, like, looking at all the knowledge that you have gained in life. This is probably going to lead to, like, good things. Yeah, you have the Emperor as well, adding more structure to your life at this time. Mark, hello. Thank you, by the way, and I love it. Hey, oh, my God, Mark. Can you make this up? 9 of Cups for you too, buddy. There you go. That's crazy. All right. Where was I? Tracy, I want to pull a card. Yeah, I feel like, hey, Tracy, yes. I feel like December would be a good idea. Look at 8 of Wands. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. I feel like December would be good for you. T. Marie, you have the Ace of Cups, love offer. 4 of Pentacles, trying to focus on your financial security. Could be a work offer as well. Devil, I'd say make sure to take breaks. Make sure not to work yourself to the bone here. King of Cups, could be love coming in for you as well. Like the return of love to your life. Brenda Tarot, you have the Hierophant and you have the 3 of Pentacles. So I like that. I feel like things are divinely guided for you as well. 3 of Pentacles says open up to teamwork opportunities and like business and things like that. It says that there could be like a lot of like success through I feel like there could be a lot of success through teamwork or through learning from other people, basically, is what I'd say there. So that's what I get for you there. Whatever your name is, to the person who's saying, does this Aries like me? I would say no. But it's not you. I feel like they are too distracted, is what I'd say to you. Pat Green, hello, by the way, Pat. You have the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this could be good, Pat. Definitely could be moving towards work or like a new job or a new business or something. But could be a very positive change in your finances. This is you like focusing on yourself right now, taking care of yourself. Being more successful, Pat. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I feel like this is you being more, like, wholehearted, Pat, and, like, trying to put more energy into the things you want. So I definitely like that energy. Gen G, will Jason reach out to me, or should I? I feel like, yes. I feel like it doesn't matter, is what I'd say to you. I feel like saying yes to both is what I'd say to you. I always tell people, if you're thinking about reaching out to somebody, just do it. Who cares what they say? It's like, are you just going to keep thinking about it? It's like, you're already thinking about it. Just do it, right? And it doesn't matter what you say. So, yeah, I would just reach out, is what I'd say to you. He's probably thinking the same thing, But, so, yes, reach out. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, it's like you're both thinking about it, so you might as well do it. And like I said, at least you know, right? And then you don't have to drive yourself nuts thinking about it. All right. Will I move house first or get new business work? Haley, I feel like you are going to move first. Yeah. This is amazing, Haley. Ace of Wands and the Sun, like the two best cards in the deck. So I feel like really probably move, but I feel like both. I feel like both things will happen at the same time. Is kind of what I feel like saying. Fearless. You say, is my marriage over? Temperance, strength. I would say, yeah, I would say yes. Is what I would say to you. Really. This doesn't say yes. Is what I will say. Temperance, patience, strength, needing to be strong at the time. The world does represent something coming to an end. Is what I would say to you. It's like you stepping through a portal in your life, but it's not really a card of an ending. I mean, it's a card of an ending, but it doesn't really necessarily represent divorce. But I would say yes. Is what I'd say to you, if I'm being honest with you. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my brother quit blaming everyone else for his problems? Probably not, is what I would say to you. I feel like he'll be fine, is what I'd say here. But will he stop blaming other people? No, I don't know. I've met a billion people like this in my life, and they rarely ever, if ever, change, right? So they have to have some sort of tower moment in their life where they really have to hit rock bottom to see it, So, yeah. I don't know. To me, people like this, it's like they never see that they are the problem. They just get more and more angry. It's like the anger clouds their judgment, so they just keep blaming outside things. So it's like they never realize that they are their own, they can't get out of their own way. So that's what I'd say here. Card of the trickster, tricking yourself. This is a good card, though, right here. So I do feel like in the future there's possibility of this changing. Yeah, the Empress, much better energy. So maybe is what I'd say to you. But I feel like you will be fine, by the way. Yeah, King of Pentacles, so very more stability coming into his life at the very least. So that looks good. All right. Marie, you say, can I have a card for money? Yes. You have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you need to commit to like something new financially. This could be like starting a new business or starting something new to make more money. Yeah, the Fool. You have to take a leap of faith. This could be like asking for a raise or asking for a promotion or something like that is what I'd say here. So I feel like you have to take some sort of leap of faith here with this card. So that's what I'd say to you. Sandy Rose. Hello, by the way, Sandy. And Sandy, yeah, I'm fine. My eyes are just really, really dry today. So that's why I keep touching my head. Because I'm trying not to rub my eyes right now because they would be really red. And I would just, be rubbing them like crazy. So that's that. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to cut this off here, people. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be here tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if y'all want to catch me live, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But thank you, everybody. Hope everybody has a great night. And I will see you all tomorrow.